if you want, give me a check. Do an intelligence check plus your level, and then, I would say your background in the I forget the names of your backgrounds. Forgive me, but the one where you were trained to be an interrogator, because that would have been where you got most of your literacy and those kind of skills.
All right, my literacy came from being an interrogator and not.
Well, yes. Well, it would be because you weren't trained as just an interrogator, but as an agent. So you would have
There's
to.
my Agent of the Shroud background and
Yes.
a Royal Interrogator.
Oh, okay. Then let's do Agent of the Shroud.
All right.
Okay, that is good enough. Give me 1 second while your character calculates the exact time.
That's right. You see, I was a part of a secret order of scholarly types who were trained in careful observation, medical examination, and logical deduction, so that I might covertly identify signs of necromancy or undead activity.
My god, this counter's undead!
You believe that you are about 2,500 years before your time.
All right. It is my pleasure to bring all of the future snorts and sneers that I can to them.
I would say that at some point during time, name Fanyar comes up to Finn.
Who?
This one comes up to Finn.
Oh. Hi.
And she says, "Do you mind if I..." And then she motions to place a hand on your chest. I won't hurt you, I promise. I'm curious.
Cole is going to look over her shoulder and give her a glare.
Okay.
Not Finn. Whatever.
Fenrir.
Yeah.
Fenrir.
Fenrir.
Glaring at her.
Sure, just don't do anything weird, I guess.
She places a hand on your chest gently, and it feels warm, but nothing else. And after some time, she opens her eyes and she says, "As I thought you... It's like you're one of us, but something's missing. Like you're half an elf. I don't understand it."
I'm half an elf.
She nods. "I don't mean to offend you. I'm sorry.
No.
I just..."
Well, yeah, that is kind of a thing. That's irrelevant. What other half do you feel? What?
Finn,
Yeah.
being an elf,
Yeah.
you would know that in your history, even if you didn't pay attention in history class, there's certain things that all elves know. That some time ago, you probably wouldn't remember how long, but some time ago, there was only one elven race.
Right.
And then there was a giant rift, and then became 3 elven races.
Oh, so you're...
I'm just putting this as knowledge that your character would know, despite
I
her
knew that.
hatred of history.
But it's not a hatred, it's more of a I don't care. Oh, so...
Ambivalence.
Oh. Oh. So you're saying I'm half of...
She shakes her head. I mean, it's nothing that exact. It just feels like you're an elf, but part of you is missing.
I don't even know what that means. What part of me is missing?
She shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, that's fun, I guess.
She nods her head. I am sorry. I really am sorry if I insulted you. I did not mean to, but...
Nah, trust me, man. If you told that to some other people I knew, they would not be happy. But yeah, it's fine, I guess.
Did you ever have... When she flaps her wings.
No. No. Are whole elves supposed to have that?
I wouldn't say whole elves, but my people, yes, we all have them.
Wait, so are you elf?
She nods. Of course, we're all elves.
You're all elves?
Everyone here, except of course and she motions to the 5 of you, except for Finn.
So, elves are supposed to have wings?
She nods carefully and says, "My people do."
Yeah.
Cole actually thought about interesting. Say, Finn, you do
Yeah.
have a special ability that I don't have. If you could show her that.
Oh, the teleporting thing?
Yes.
Can I do that out of combat?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can do that out of
Okay.
combat.
Then we'll just teleport over here real quick. Can you do that too?
Her mouth drops open and she goes, "No, I can do
Okay.
nothing like that."
Well, maybe that's a substitution for wings. I don't know.
She smiles. She says, "That is a great substitution."
Say, by the way, have you ever been mute?
She looks at you and she goes, "No, why?"
No reason. You just look. No reason. No reason. So I'm not elf. I'm half elf. That's I think I need to sit down for a bit. Just give me a moment.
She nods and looks a little sad, like maybe she insulted you, and then she goes
Finn's
back
not
to...
sure if she should be insulted or not. She doesn't really. There's so much going on. It's too much.
and she goes back about her business.
Cole's going to inspect this body.
Which body? Oh, ignore that. That's not there.
Oh.
I didn't make this map.
It's just a decoration.
It's a
It's a design.
decoration. It's a dirt. It's dirt. They haven't cleaned this room in some time.
In the 5 years of combat experience, has she seen these demons be hampered by normal, non-magical fire?
The demons themselves, yes. The only ones that have not fire can hurt your average foot soldier. And she goes, there are of course the lieutenants like Seller and others who are not immune but resistant to fire and many other things. And there are of course the well, we call them Trollocs. They are enormous demons that seem to be made of fire.
All right, then I will speak in broad strokes, particularly when Cole's around. An idea would be, especially with these watch posts, to use a smoke screen to delay the ability for demons to see, and that would involve using a lot of fire. Obviously, if these demons are going to choose the path of least resistance, then they're going to choose where there are no blockades. And if temporary blockades like wood and tents and, basically just like refuse and debris can be splintered along the way, then one way would either to be used like pitch or oil to create fire through which these demons will take damage. After all, if all these refugees are going to be leaving in a few hours, then the condition of the landscape is not going to matter, particularly considering the demons are going to be ruining it anyway.
Cole will second that and actually suggest that a lot of the buildings that have been put around used for strictly protection instead of housing, since they're not going to be using them.
Fanyir. I would have
Fanyir.
chosen an easier name, but there's a reason for this name. All right, so Fanyir nods and she says, it makes sense. My only worry is there any way to do it without hampering the eyesight of our archers? I mean, it might be worth it nonetheless.
What direction is the wind blowing? Clearly they're in watchtowers. I mean, my goodness, they can clearly be above the smoke.
Well,
if
let's-
they're really good enough archers, it's not really going to matter.
Let's do it this way. One,
Roll,
two,
roll,
four.
roll, roll.
All right. 1 is north, 2 is east, 3 is south, and 4 is west. It is. I need an adult. Hang on. I'll just do it this way. It is blowing north, so it would be blowing towards the top of the map. Wind.
Yes.
Which means that it would not be blowing into the faces of the defenders. That's a good thing.
There you go.
Like that.
I'm
gonna move that, though.
And then she says, "So you've set it back far enough that it still provides them a smoke screen, and then we shoot whoever comes through it."
Yeah. Yeah, that would be Jarek's suggestion for that. You know, if they have any other obstacles, you can devise like an obstacle course of sorts. I doubt they have like any caltrops, and there's not enough time to devise like spikes or really set out any traps unless they're actually trappers here and have traps that they can set out for their last stand, which they knew was coming. But, you know, maybe they're stupid people, and that's why this world is doomed. At any rate, this could be a stalling tactic for them to save as many people as they can before the demons arrive and ruin everything.
Oh, Jarek.
Was that in or out of character?
That's Jarek expressing that in character, but less condescending than Grimmeth did. Broad strokes. Broad strokes.
Broad strokes. Got it.
Jarek,
Yes.
can we please not turn this place to hell like last time?
That'd be
Jarek pulls his eyes
good.
up.
There
Wait,
isn't
no, hell
enough
wouldn't help.
time, and I doubt the demons would be terrified by the conjurations I made in that one locale.
Good.
Probably make them feel at home.
That being said, I could possibly devise something. I do have some material components with me. I could think of something. That is an excellent idea, Keen. I had not considered it.
That'd be funny. You do it. The demons just start like rubbing up against it, going, "Oh wow, this is so nice."
I love this. This is
They would be
wonderful.
very distracted.
You just stroke the furry walls.
Look, I hate your realm, but I love what you've done with this place.
It looks so good.
Jarek gives
is this real
Keen
flesh?
Jarek gives Keen a beatific smile.
Yay.
So what's with the giant arrow? Is that for the wind?
That's for the win.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I was
I'm putting in
trying
the
to figure
neg-
out if somebody's trying to
neg
tell
for-
me something.
No,
It's the
I'm putting
goddess
in the
again.
lake for us.
The secret
can get rid
demon
of it if you want.
approach is here.
There's where the sword is in the lake. Get it from the lady of it.
I don't know who's big enough to wield it, but hey, we'll have it.
Answer me these questions, free air.
Blue. No, wait. Oh god.
All right.
That's what we do. We confuse the demons by attempting to play riddle games with them. We've come to kill all of you. No, wait. Answer me these questions.
And if what she said is true and they're stupid, it might actually work. But I know they said we got to answer the questions first.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to die.
Guys, it's like, what are you doing, Nappa? He said it's his turn, Vegeta.
He said I had to answer the questions in order to go through to the camp.
Otherwise, I die. I mean, I don't want to die. I mean,
You see like a giant horde of demons, and like one dude's in the middle scratching, and they see like people in the background just trying to tell them suggestions.
You just play for them. It's like,
A small rock, potatoes.
It's like the Price is Right. It's like, say a small rock,
Yeah, should I do it? Yeah.
1601.
How these demons took over anything is beyond me.
Meanwhile, Seller is going,
Are these really the truth?
Am I really playing for the right side here? I don't.
Got to be someone else's
wait.
game master.
this is bullshit. I'm supposed to be the game master, not you guys.
I make the riddles.
Wait, your turn.
No one invited me to this.
No one invited the game master.
All right. Let's put this back on the divine rail.
Let me.
Yes, please.
Let me. Let's see.
Yes, there
Let me
there was some.
Let me search for
armaments-
some sort of wood type of. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we'll do. I will stop moving on me. All right. There we go. I will put wood there, and we will simulate. Assuming you guys can kind of help direct me where you want it put, but we will simulate that is the wreckage you put and set on fire,
Sure.
and then I will set it on fire.
Where's
Because
this
that
again?
is where you told me to put it.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay.
They can look. They can do whatever they want. We know they're already saved. It's okay.
Unless,
My
of course,
map
you
is
were the
just
ones that saved
zoomed
them.
out.
Oh.
Oh.
Doctor Who might have a word or two to say.
Jarek is too smart to be derailed by that logic bomb. He'll just just avert it. Like, nope.
It just goes around snapping people's necks. I wonder what this does.
Yes, that's exactly what transpires.
Alright, we will.
All of a sudden, Finn just like pops out of existence. Oh no!
Put that one back. Put that one back.
put the neck back.
Put the neck back.
Finn.
Oh god, why?
For some reason, I picture Finn like from that one Simpsons episode, or what was it like? Homer is like non-existing. I don't know. I picture that like Finn though.
I was thinking Back to the Future, where he's phasing it out of existence.
Oh, or that.
Oh right, Jarek.
It has to play a
Yes.
rock ballad.
I'm going to give you 6 healing potions.
That is unnecessary.
Slowly turning more and more into Emperor Palpatine.
Do it. Give me the healing potions.
Okay, either you or Colomore is going to hold them.
Jarek
Because I'm
looks at
thinking that
Pearson.
I'm thinking that I'm going to try and try my luck at one of the towers.
Very well, as that is your wish.
Also, I have a question as a GM, and this is completely optional. Do one of you want to run Pearson during combat, or would you
No,
prefer
I
to leave
think what happens is that he can be so debilitated by his family, and he's so confused over what to transpire, because obviously his family did not come with him.
I was
And maybe Pearson is not really processing that, and so he needs a timeout right now to think.
I was actually going to
Yes.
say, if you guys didn't want to use him, what we could say is since he's not 100%, he's guarding the other entrance in case they go there.
Yeah,
Sure.
I like that.
We could do that.
So then, Jarek will need to hold the potions, or Cole will.
Whee!
Jarek.
But he give me more potions.
Jarek volunteers that Cole holds the potions.
Okay, Cole, here's 6 potions.
I would also, just a suggestion, keep track of these separately, because while you still have everything that you had when you were transported, you don't know if you're going to have it when you get back, if you use it here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's
Good.
That's fine.
I mean, I didn't assume that I'd get anything back.
Right. I'm just
I'm-
saying, like, make sure to keep track of it, because you never know. You might get back
is a-
and it was all in your head, you know?
It's like I assumed that I don't suddenly have like a full heal and all of my powers at my disposal just because I'm 2,500 years in the past, right?
Well, we could.
No,
if we really want
no,
to. No.
no.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start using
Damn.
spells that I just penciled in on my character sheet right now. And Squee was like, "Wait a sec. All right, yeah."
You know what, though?
Magic missile.
Look on the
That's
bright
cool.
side, though, Jarek. As far back in the past as you are, any spell you cast, you're probably a pioneer.
Squeak, can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, sure.
What happened to my macros?
Dun dun dun.
It's because that's not your token. It's not female. Then that's
yeah.
the
Give me a second. Give me a second. I can probably fix that.
He needs to
Oh.
pull it from the White Bridge map.
I got my penis back. How did this happen?
Look, this was
Dun,
discussed
dun,
last
dun.
week about your whole like detachable and reattachable form and what have you. whenever
Yeah, I
you-
thought I
but-
thought I could will it though. I
Did
thought
that-
I could control it, but it was
Did that
too
fix it?
powerful for me.
Did that fix
What?
it?
Fix what? Yes.
I told you, it snaps right off. It's an easy fix. I mean,
I
Yeah,
guess so.
that's why I was gonna make a reference to that, but I figured it would probably be in bad taste.
oh God,
Oh,
no.
you're only
What are you saying?
you're only half an elf.
Oh God.
This is what Finn was
Yours
like
isn't-
when.
Pretty sure it was more like, hang on, let me see if I can find a.
That's what Finn was like when he offered to touch the chest. Do you wanna be a whole elf?
Yeah, that sounds like a great statement full of hidden promise and intrigue.
Hey, little girl, do you want to be a whole elf?
Oh my god.
Our most off the rails session ever.
There you go. Because Inferno's not here to keep us
I
on
say
track.
Pearson Colmore's the rock that puts us together, and without that,
What are you doing, bitch?
Yeah, that's kind of like I don't know what.
sure, whatever, just get it over with.
All right. So you guys, does anyone want to check out the place you said we have weapons and armor if you need them?
Well,
Yeah, I wanted to do that before going and climbing into this tower.
I will be very swift. I'll be very
Brief?
brief. None of it's as good as what you've got.
Okay.
No. Well, there we go. That answers that question.
There's no magical items, and Fanir would tell you that all the magical items are either being used by the mages or have been lost during the war, and they don't have much left.
I didn't think they had much left.
Yeah, they're bare bones. All right, so when you
Where
guys
are
are
these
ready,
bare bones?
you can meet her at the entrance. She is now carrying or wearing a battered but sturdy set of armor, which is basically like a breastplate with shoulder pauldrons and greaves and metal boots and leggings. And she's carrying a shield and a sword.
Does she still look like she's like super young?
Yes, she does. But
interesting.
they all do. Everyone in the camp looks like they're really young.
Oh, fair enough. I guess they shouldn't judge people by their age. Look at Lady Celine. She's so super old and she looks mega fine.
Indeed. Super old. She's like Tsunade. Alright, but yeah, no. So she looks about the same age everyone else does, but yeah, they all look like they're teenagers. But the difference is that she carries herself very, like, she's been through a lot. And she's confident in her ability. So she says that, her plans, of course, are to stand here and take them as they come. And, of course, she says, I don't know how you guys normally fight, so I leave it in your hands of how you want to handle this. And then she hits her shield and says, for me, the direct approach has always been best.
Yeah.
The woman after Cole's heart.
Not really.
No, not really.
There's so many things running through my mind at the moment. And the only thing that, like, every single thing that I conclude is just the Metal Gear game over, you've created a time paradox.
We
And
killed
I can't
Seller.
do anything with that.
Can we kill Seller?
I point at
Squeeze,
Seller.
like,
and then,
Why would you do that?
Oh, I wish we could kill Seller here and just.
You may notice
Oh,
that
boy.
conspicuously, Seller will be absent for most of this combat.
I was about to say, like Squeak was about to do it, and then just like, let me just remove the Seller token.
Yeah, there's an entire
you see,
layer.
like from like
Nope.
halfway across the field, just point at him and just launch giant freaking.
I want to.
Just like everyone makes like a mad final dash at it. Even Jarek just.
Every single one of us. You son of a bitch! Oh!
It's a lesson that I am thoroughly learning of. Just don't put them anywhere around you if I want them to live.
Yeah, it's like if you want somebody to live, don't have them in a fight. Period.
For all by
Don't
the time we
characters.
finish this campaign, the only people you are ever going to see are message stones. Like friends, allies, it doesn't matter because you could kill them.
That freaking the person who rose all of those zombies, or
Yeah.
at least took part in it. I didn't think you wanted him to die. I gotta say.
I was prepared for him to die, and the only reason why he lived is because Grimmeth pointed out a very logical fact of, gee, I'm surprised he still has his light on.
Like, I don't know why he'd still have his light on, so all the people with long range attacks
Getting
would kill
pelted
him.
with arrows and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, no, that one was definitely like I was prepared for you guys to kill him if you did, but then I was like at that point I'm like, yeah, that's I think he's gonna get out of here.
Skedaddle. God damn it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now. All right. How do you guys want to position yourselves? And I will say this: while you guys are marching up there, you can hear the gates starting to crack and a large chorus of demon-like voices. and the people in the camp are starting to get very, very nervous and starting to crowd around the entrance of the underground.
All right.
Someone needs to give a speech. Morale needs to be boosted.
Someone needs. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, not me.
I was looking at their fearless leader.
Anyone have any blue paint?
So,
I give
Got
up.
it.
Fanrir will go in front of the masses where you guys can hear, and she will, and everyone stops and looks at her and looks a little bit more hopeful when they look at her. And she says in a very clear voice, "I know that many of you look to me to lead you, and I have not been the leader you've wanted. I know that we are leaving our home, and that is not what any of us wanted. But it is a chance for us to survive, to live, to regrow, and to start over. And I will give my life to make sure you get that chance." That's it. And she walks away.
Well done, well done.
Yes, not quite the speech giver.
Hey, it's better than say don't die.
We're gonna go. Don't die.
Don't die
now.
and stuff. Woo!
She's actually
Go
vain
team!
from the payday. Like, don't die. Like, oh, okay.
It'd be funny. She's more custodious. Like single file, everyone no pushing. Towards the portal on the right, there will be snacks halfway into the underground base.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
If you hear death and slaughter outside, it's okay. It's just our world breaking apart.
Try not to panic. Try not to panic.
But panic if you must.
I'll just be up here, dying for you. So yeah, have fun.
Okay. Bye-bye now.
And
Bye.
then I will
Bye-bye.
say, when she gets over here, away from the crowd, when she's looking at you, you'll notice there are people on each watchtower. Keen, you're going to
Yeah.
be sharing your watchtower with an elf.
Sure.
She'll get out here and she'll say, "You are all some of the bravest soldiers I've ever fought with, and we all know that there's not much chance that we will be joining them in that portal. But if we give it our all and we fight as strong as we can give them the chance at a new life, and that is far more important than our lives will ever be. So fight hard and kill demons." And then you hear like, "Arr! Demons, woo!
Yay.
Woo!
Woohoo!
There's no batteries in my bow. I gotta go change my batteries." Alright. So, where do you guys want to position yourselves?
Where I am.
Alrighty then.
Where I'm at.
Yeah. I think
Then-
I'll move a little bit forward here.
I was
as
gonna say,
I move my-
Derek, is there, will it bother you if there are people in front of you?
Me?
Yes, like in other words, like if I put her there, is that going to interrupt whatever your plans are?
Nope.
Just making sure.
He's just gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, like, I don't know what realm of possibility you consider Jarek giving care about. Oh, if I had, like, explosive vials, I'd still throw them. These people aren't real. It's okay.
You mean much like Keen and his explosive vials?
But much like
Don't
Pearson
remind me.
lobbing explosions
Yeah.
in that of the
Yeah.
case. You see, Jarek sees an ends justify the means approach like Pearson. That's how the two of them relate so well.
He's just that hot, guys. I mean, just saying.
Right.
He's
Right.
smoking
So,
or flaming.
with that, you guys get there and you prepare yourselves, and then there's several minutes of relative quiet, or at least silence from everyone, and you hear more cracking and splintering, and then after a few moments, you hear a great explosion, and the gate tears itself apart, and standing in the gate, you see, give me 1 second.
Can't see anything.
I've got to.
Azale.
No, not quite.
Can we actually see around that? Is that-
You will see. Yeah, you will see this because you trust me. You will see this.
Yeah, oh no!
It is
it's
about,
Mr. Snuggles.
It is about 50 feet tall. Well, I'd say 30 feet tall, and it broke down the gate with a giant sword. And it is huge, and you can see it, and it smashes the gate open, stares at you guys for a little bit, and then turns and walks away as you hear, because he's above the smoke, kind of, but you hear it behind the smoke, a rush of demons. And he walks away.
Oh, well,
Fun.
okay.
Well, my work here is done. I
We did it!
Yeah, it's like those are the people I want to kill. All right, everyone, I'm done.
More like, I did my job. This looks like more work. I'm gonna go get a Coke.
Look, I'm not paid for this.
Zero.
I'm a punch clock villain, and my time is up. Yeah. I don't do overtime. You know, I'm not allowed. Union policy. So you guys have.
More like,
Have a
I
good-
don't want you guys to die. All right,
I just think of just like, all right, I'll take down the store, but I'm not gonna fight anybody.
I'm a
I'm
passive.
too scared.
What the goddess wanted to teach us was to stay away from the 50-foot tall demon as it brutally eviscerates and tortures us all.
Yes.
You get back to the present, you're like, okay, lesson learned.
Yeah.
Well
So
then.
stay away from any rifts that big. One forms.
Now
like
I know he has a sword.
We leave now.
Yeah. Most important thing is, we don't build our castles out of fuck.
All right. When we become the most important people in the world in the future, TM superscript, we make the castle out of non-flammable material.
Yes.
We
We
fill
will
it with
make rubber.
non-flammable material. Either that, or we underground ourselves. Move over, dwarves.
Mhm.
You know exactly how it's done, dwarves.
Yes.
That's right. I would rather deal with the orcs and goblins and kobolds of the world than this shit.
Where's my blessed driver here? Like in Dogma. You can just knock him upside the head.
Mhm.
By the way, for anybody who did not notice, I'm going to have a small pile of desks behind me and 2 beds.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I should point out, Cole, you do remember your javelins are large
Yes.
items. Good. All right.
Yes.
All right, so you guys hear demons approaching you. You're...
Yep, that was told to us like 2 minutes ago. Like, obviously they have to cross the battlefield. It takes them a bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, you start to see some mulling and confusion around the smoke, and then you start to see some exiting the smoke. Hang on, give me a second. And here's how this is going to work, Keen and Cole especially, and Jarek. You have 1 turn before they get to you.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
1 turn.
Ta-da.
Bitches move fast. Jeez.
Oh wait. Well, how? Okay, sorry. No, it's not that they move fast. Is this map is bigger than I think it is.
Uh-huh.
We'll give you 2 turns.
Ah.
That sounds much more reasonable. I was thinking that was only like 30 feet, and I forgot how small I made you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so give me a second. You see those 3 first, and you'll have 2 turns before they get to you. They kind of stumble out of the smoke, kind of choking, but okay, I'm moving all sorts of things. I don't want to move here. There we go. All right, so 2 of them look very familiar. Ones you fought before. The third one looks different. He definitely kind of resembles them, but none of them look all the same. And this one looks like a slightly bigger and bulkier demon. And let us roll initiatives.
Balls.
Oh,
Ah.
boy.
And another dissatisfactory result. All right, Keen, humans represent.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Cole.
Like I said, humans. And apparently, my initiative was not auto-added, as I am used to it being every single time. I blame these tokens, just
Yeah.
like how Kriana's token didn't have anything that she wanted on it.
Yeah, mine wasn't added as
There we
well.
go.
That is
Yeah.
true. Yeah, yours
It
wasn't
turns
added, but
out-
it does represent your character, so I'm not sure.
It's because I'm different.
Change
some
that number to a 7, if you would.
Will do. Yeah, I'm looking. I mean, they represent you. I'm not sure.
Let me try one more
Try
time.
again. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
I needed to
and
have my
that
token
would be
selected. There we
26 instead.
Wait. Why am I changing yours to a 7?
Because I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
You
he
rolled-
rolled a 1.
He wanted to
Right,
make
okay.
sure that he added himself to the turn order, so
Got
he
it.
should be a 7. I changed mine to what it should be.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
All right. So there are going to be basically each type of demon is going to go differently, so that you guys aren't swarmed all at once. So we are going to do demon.
Like I
Demon-
said, humans represent. Yeah.
Demon A
Woo.
is the one you guys are familiar with. Demon B is that new looking one.
He's got that new demon smell.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to go for demons A, which is 6. Well, that's a 9, and then demon B's are. Wow.
9.
Well, poop. I don't even know
Remember-
why I have.
Remember when they had different initiatives?
Yes, I remember the day. You know what? Screw it. I don't need no demon B. I just gotta.
Yeah,
No.
basically.
Demon
to it.
9.
Well, it might be useful to know like which like demon I would go first, like because the second group had like a +7 modifier.
That's
Then
true.
demon B might act before demon A because of its higher modifier.
That is
Yeah.
true enough, and I will do it that way then. However, we'll just rearrange them so they make more sense. Demon A is the one with the higher modifier. Demon B, because otherwise it's going to be counterintuitive. All right. Hang on a second. Actually, I'm not going to add that yet until it happens. So, let me go ahead and put these all in descending order. Escalation die is at 0. And then the archers are going to be non-combatants. What the archers are going to be doing is, you see more than these demons come out, and they're going to be dropped by the archers. However, I learned my lesson from last time. I'm not actually going to keep track of all that. I'll just let you know that there are more than these demons coming out through the smoke, but the archers are dropping them. These are the ones that are making it through the arrows.
Okay.
Does that make sense? All right. So yeah, and you do see that they are very, very accurate archers, and they are dropping a lot of these demons, but they're not getting all of them. So, shall we go first, Keen?
Okay. I am going to try and make an attack at the bulky guy.
Okay.
Okay, so bow attack, modifier
Fat
0,
shame him with your arrows.
does not make it.
No, does not.
So he takes 6 miss damage,
All right.
and that is my turn.
I don't know why this is giving me so many problems. There we go. All right. Next. Is...
Jarek will outstretch a trembling hand and cry, "Rise and serve your master!" But instead of his skeleton mooks rising, Squee will have to employ the token that I sent him, and if he doesn't have it, I'll relink it to him, because a ghoul, a snarling ghoul, rather than skeletons, crawls free from the ground, smashing its way through with the claws in front of him.
Mm-hmm. I do have it. Hang on, give
Okay.
me a second.
That's awesome.
Give me a sec.
Sure, not a problem.
Have to track it down because I downloaded it when you sent it. There we go. Let me just upload this to Roll20.
Yep.
I do like it, by the way. It's a nice ghoulish picture. It reminds me of a ghoul.
Well, that was the effect I was going for whenever
With a
I made the
cowboy
token.
hat.
So
With the cowboy
not-
hat.
that's not a cowboy hat. That's the Napoleonic era. Oh, I can't remember the name.
Yeah,
of the
like the
hat right
admiral
now.
hat or something.
Yes,
I still
the
think-
tricorn. I want to call it a tricorn. That's not right.
No, the tricorner hat's slightly different, I think.
But anyway, he's wearing I think it's like a pirate outfit. So whatever, it doesn't matter.
All right,
Oh, he's
so-
a little pirate.
Little.
little.
It's not exactly how big it should be, but I'll go with that. There we go. That will suffice. And if
Let's
you will
call him
give me,
Brian.
if you'll give me control over it, that will be sufficient.
Working on that now. All right.
All right.
How can he see? He's got something over his eyes.
He's a ghoul.
He's
All right, you should be
shy.
able to control him now.
He's shy. He's shy.
Yeah. That,
Now, I forget exactly. Is this a group like the others, or is this just one group?
no, this is one ghoul.
All right.
So the creature, it acts immediately and right after my turn, but it's not going to move anywhere. It's going to stick close to Jarek. He'll command it a bit later. So that'll take care of my turn and the ghoul's turn.
All right. Hang on one second. I completely forgot about. Cannot pronounce her flippin' name.
Not Sky.
See, there are disadvantages to picking Elven Wargarble for NPC names in places, aren't there?
I know.
Fanrare.
Don't intend me to do it very often.
Is it Fanrare?
It is Fanrar. Holy crap! All right. Well, she'll go after you guys.
Really good.
She will go after you two since I forgot to do that. So we'll just say hers is 23. There. All right, and then we'll put there. Okay. So she does go next, and all she's going to do is stand there. So well done, Finn.
Yeah, Finn just has her blades drawn, and I guess she'll just move a little bit forward, but that's about it.
All right. It's time for Demon A. Demon A is going to.
I think I'm going to call that NPC Fanfare from now on. That's her
Fanfare.
name. Fanfare.
That might work. All right. Basically, all those demons move up, and then. You see a few more come out from the smoke. And I will, now that he's on the field of battle, give him an initiative too. However, I will give him an initiative that won't start until next turn, whatever his initiative is, because he wasn't technically on the field of play. Okay, so that is... Okay. He's got a 23. That will
Awesome.
start next turn. All right. That is going to be the demons. It is now Cole's turn.
Oh boy. I'm going to take one of the desks and throw it at the one that looks a bit more odd than usual. Going to test the waters. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't hit, but just to check.
No, does not hit.
Alright, that is 3 miss damage.
All right.
Did I roll? No. Alright, go for it. Your end my turn.
Okay. Yeah, I will say sufficient damage was done to move up the escalation die. Because they didn't do anything to you, so fair
Yeah.
enough. All right, it is Keen's turn again.
What, pray tell, happened to Keen as to why there's this icon on him?
Don't look at me. I didn't add that.
No other player has control over your token, so it's
I must
either
have
you or the GM.
I must have accidentally did that. My bad.
I thought you were using it for your own notes or something.
No. I must have accidentally hit that. So, I now seeing the demon mage and having flashbacks, I'm gonna shoot at the demon mage.
Okay,
'cause
then.
Screw that.
I'd rather not,
escalation
thank
die
you, though.
Is 1
No. Take it out to dinner.
15
kind of a cool
versus
guy.
AC?
That is not enough to hit it, no.
Okay. 5 miss damage.
Thank you. Okay.
Wait, it's supposed to be 6 because I
6.
leveled. My bad.
Okay, then.
6.
I was about to say.
That is my turn.
All right, Jarek.
All right. Which one had the miss damage sustained it that's nearby? Was it the bulky demon?
Yeah, the bulky demon.
I thought so. Well, let me go ahead and measure that just to make sure. I can creep a little bit closer. Whatever. It'll be sufficient enough so that he's nearby. Get nearby and then use a chant of endings on the bulky motherfucker.
29 versus magic defense for 15 points of negative energy damage. That was 3 ones in the damage. Damn.
Yeah, that is definitely a hit. And he'll
Okay.
take 15 damage.
All right. Quick action will be used to direct the ghoul, which will give it the escalation die bonus to its attack rolls.
Okay.
And then that will be the end of my turn. The ghoul, upon directed, will go after the bulky demon. And get ourselves a ghoul attack here. Let me show his token action, and maybe I can do this for him. Will it actually show as being through the ghoul? No, it ends up being shown as through me. 17 versus armor class of the bulky demon.
Nope, not enough to hit him.
All right, that's fine. That's the ghoul's turn. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Then it is Fanir. Fanir will hold her position and look at Jarek and say, "Is that a friend?"
That's too stupid of a question. That reminds me of Finian. Jarek was just saying. Jarek will spare his free action to look at her like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
She just looks at you and then shrugs and turns back to the battle. I take it then I am not to kill it. And then it is the mage's turn. The mage will... Let's see, what will the mage do? Well, he'll start this off right. He is going to target... you know what? I think he would probably target the ghoul. All right, I'm going to say he's going to target the ghoul, and then, Grim, you'll have to tell me if this even affects ghouls. But he wouldn't know it, so he'd still target him. He is going to cast Abyssal Whispers on the ghoul.
Okay.
Which is going to make it confused unless it takes 15 psychic damage to, or 3d6 psychic damage to ignore it.
I think the ghoul can be confused, and I don't see why the ghoul can't be confused. The ghoul can be confused, whatever.
All right, then. So he is going to cast that 7 versus mental defense. That's gonna hit.
Mental defense is, well, that's a 20. The mental defense of the ghoul is 12.
Yes. Okay.
The ghoul will be confused.
All right, a second. I had this pulled up because I was looking for what confused. Confused generally means it will attack its closest allies. If there are no allies close by, it'll just keep attacking.
It'll be a basic, or that will actually get
Yeah.
at least one of your nearby allies, usually determined randomly.
However, there are no allies nearby, so this spell is kind of being useless. However, since this demon's never met such a thing, I don't think he would know better. So, that's
In
that.
a land where there are no undead.
Yeah, no necromancy. So that's going to be that demon's actions. Your ghoul is pretty much unaffected, I suppose, unless someone gets close to it. And it's time for Finn.
Stay away from that. Jericho Boy has goes a free action.
Free action right Fanry to say, but I thought...
Finn will kind of lean over and be like, "Yeah, usually if it's equally or more so creepy than that guy, you're pretty safe." So, Finn, that's it. Finn will just stand there then.
No range attack from Finn?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
I got my blades ready. Foo.
That's right, you do.
All right, Demon A is engaged and will continue fighting that guy. You know what? I think this demon will... I'll probably attack him too. And this one will run up to Fanrir. So, Demon A is... It is attack versus... One second. Okay, it's gonna try and hit the ghoul.
Okay. That's a hit on the ghoul.
25. Okay, that is going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
Brian, no.
Demon B, next to it, is going to attack the ghoul with that. Okay.
That is a miss.
Okay.
Good job,
And
Brian.
then, last but not least, the other one's going to attack Fanfare, and that is a miss as well. And these two are going to move up. Well, these one's going to move up. The mage actually hasn't moved up. This one's going to move up. And you see... two more step out of the fire. Alright. That's the demon's turn. Cole!
Alright. He's going to probably go after the bulky one again. So he's going to straddle another desk. Yeah, sure. He's going to take another desk and chuck it across the field.
Alright. That is, who are you aiming at? Which one?
The bulky one.
Alright, that is a miss.
Oh boy, that's another 3 miss damage and another odd roll. So that's the end of my turn.
Alright.
Not feeling it this battle. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right.
It's the whole divine intervention thing. It's throwing you
Yeah,
off.
it's
Yeah.
You're a completely different time.
These
zone.
deaths, they're not as aerodynamic as the deaths I'm accustomed to throwing.
It's jet lag of epic proportions.
What kind of wood is this? It's absurd wood. It's not made of mahogany.
Yeah, mahogany doesn't even exist in this plane.
My God.
He just doesn't understand what kind of wood he's using.
Alright, I'm actually going
Speak to me.
I'm actually going to keep the escalation die at 1 this turn because momentum is kind of a tug of war at the moment. And not a lot of damage was dealt to the enemy, and more enemies have arrived from the field, so it's going to stay at 1. And it is Keen's turn.
All right, I am going to try and lob another arrow at the mage.
Okay.
Escalation die 1. 25 versus AC. That is
definitely a hit.
that is a
27
natural
damage.
16 plus, so that is now blind.
Yes, it is.
27 damage. Yeah.
Ah, good lord. All right. So that is going to be okay. He is certainly staggered.
All right, and I am done.
And I mean that because he can't see and because he's low on hit points.
I'm done.
Okay.
All right. So I don't suppose it's at 10 or fewer hit points, is it?
The bulky one or the
Yeah.
mage? No, the bulky
the
one.
big one. Bulky one. No, that's right. You shot the mage. No, the bulky one definitely wouldn't be under 10 or fewer hit points. Right. Well, the bulky one still is the one that has taken the most damage within my range. So standard action to convey a chant of endings upon it. That will be 19 negative energy damage.
Okay, then that's a dead demon. I was gonna say zombie, but these aren't zombies. They're fighting a zombie.
Cool, it's fine. That succeeds with dark lightning, then quick action to berate the ghoul. You know, although it's going to be useless on a turn. Like, you fool! What are you doing? Stop turning around! He's like, this realm and it's impossible to decipher laws. It's like Jarek's gonna blame the fact that it's an entirely new realm with entirely new laws of magic. The ghoul, because it is confused, and since Squee has ruled that it won't attack anyone nearby because no one's nearby, will just stand there.
I was
Like,
actually
Jarek,
actually
ahead.
going to say what I was probably going to do with it, unless there's objections, is basically it's just going to stand there and take attacks of opportunity against any demons that rush past it, or fight whoever runs up to it. So he's
Sure,
kind of
how
just
long
going to.
does the confusion last? Is it like 1 turn or what? Does it
It's
get a save?
until save. You'll have. Thank you. You should roll saves for the ghoul on your turn.
All right. Well, then this is the ghoul's saving throw. Now that the ghoul's turn is over, the ghoul is just all right.
I just imagine this ghoul just like swinging blindly. Arr! Arr!
Has this world never heard of necromancy? Intern.
All right, Fan is going to strike back at the demon in front of her with a battle cry.
Ah, la, 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 la.
That's not a hit.
Woo!
Okay, well that's Fan's turn. Time for Demon Mage. Demon Mage is all the hell. That hurts. Demon Mage is going to stay where he is because he's really hurt, and he is going to cast Sow Discord on. Oh gosh. You know what? I'm going to do it this way. Let's see, hang on.
Do your worst. By that I mean roll as lowly as you possibly can.
All right. On Cole,
Okay.
and it is
Throwing
plus
desk back here, missing everything.
+6 on. That's versus magical defense.
And it hits.
All right, you are going to do a basic attack against either Finn. Oh, let's see. Against Jarek, I guess he's the closest to you. Now, here's the strange thing.
It
You
will
don't
most
normally
likely be a melee attack.
Exactly. You don't normally do melee attacks. I would say whatever's
I
in your
have-
hand.
There would be basically nothing in his hand, but if you want to it can either be a desk, a javelin, or his fists, and I guess I'll leave it up to you since it's out of my control.
We'll just say a desk. We'll treat it as a D8 class because I believe that's your basic melee is
It would be actually it would be D8. Yeah.
right. That's what I was thinking. So it's just a regular D8. So strike at Jarek.
This is not good, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh, do I get my escalation die, or is this?
You know, it never asked that. It never actually said. So I'm just gonna say no, because it's technically him forcing you to attack, not you.
That
getting
is
into it.
definitely a hit. My armor class is not higher than 24. 19 points of damage. I'm staggered.
All right. So that's his turn.
A large desk of unknown but very nice wood has said the head.
No, it's not even mahogany.
I know.
Um,
The insult.
I don't know. Would Finn notice that? like,
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
yeah,
that's
standing right next to him.
sure. Thunk.
I don't know. Finn would
No,
probably
I think it's pretty fucking loud. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure it's observant enough
just
to
making
notice
sure.
it hurling
I'm not
past.
sure. We're only like 2 feet away from each other.
Jared's pretty much gonna like slam like right into Finn from the force of the blow.
Okay, Finn's gonna like
Neil.
look at Cole and be like, "Gods, what are you doing?" And then, yeah, I guess she's just so like shocked by what Cole did. That's actually her turn,
All right.
and like making sure Jarek is okay, even though I don't know if it really
And,
matters.
and remember, like last time, Cole, you're not aware of what you did.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As wood splinters like Jared's robe from the back.
Poor Jarek. But the idea of a desk hitting him is kind of funny.
I tell you what his body was, not ready.
Oh, poor Jarek.
Alright.
That's hilarious.
So this demon's dead. I think this demon would rush towards the closest opponent, which would be the ghoul. This one's gonna rush this way. This one's gonna rush up here. All right. So we're gonna have demon A is going to attack your ghoul,
Okay.
which is
Actually,
What?
No, sorry. I was gonna be like, can I do a retroactive action?
depends on what it is.
I wanted to use my racial power to try to reroll my attack to try to miss it.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
because that would be like a conscious decision. You weren't conscious.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a 22 on your ghoul.
That definitely hits.
That is gonna be 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And the only other, well, that's the only demon A in range. So demon B is going to attack the same
Okay.
ghoul. A 6. No. You know what? He misses disastrously. Yeah, he just straight up misses. He's using his claws, so I don't know how he can't drop his hands.
He broke a nail.
He broke a claw. You know what? I could do
Aw.
that. He broke a claw, and that particular one will have a -1 to damage. That makes sense. And then the other one is going to attack Fan. That's definitely a hit, and that is 7 points of damage to Fan. Yep. Okay, so Fan.
Fan.
And that is their turn. It is Cole's turn now.
Oh boy, taking the maybe not the most sturdy desk for some reason in my hand and trying to chuck it at the large. Dude, right over here.
Okay.
Escalation 1.
Uh,
17?
Not enough to hit.
3 more wait.
Well, 3
that's
new
another
damage.
One. 3 new
Yeah.
damage.
There we go. All right.
These desks are not working.
They are made for learning, Piff, not throwing.
You used your 17 on me.
Yeah, the hell.
All right. It is escalation die. I will raise it up 1 because you got a really good hit on the mage. And the ghoul, yeah.
Yeah, you got a good
The
hit on
other
me.
mage! The other mage!
On both
That was a
mages.
really good hit on Jared.
Oh,
Escalation.
That's pretty motivating. I sense desperation in the air now.
Yeah, I was thinking the other mage, but I suppose it works for both. It is.
That's still
it is
funny.
now
It's still
Keen's
funny.
turn. Keen?
I'm again gonna try and aim and fire at the mage.
Okay.
The enemy mage, the
Yes.
demon mage, not this mage.
Not the necromancer. Got it.
Okay, let's see if I hit.
Dear
yeah.
God. Okay. Well
Again,
done.
he's blinded.
Tell us what happened. Because he's dead.
He was reeling back from casting that spell, starting to laugh, and I put an arrow straight through his mouth into his brain.
Oh God,
And he-
nice. All right. Yeah, I could see him laughing at his spell being so effective, and then that was
Yep.
the last thing he ever did. Okay, well done. Jarek, sir.
Who's the nearby enemy with the fewest hit points?
Let's see. Actually,
Show
Even
me on the doll.
both this demon and this demon, they're all at full health. Well, except for this guy who still has more health than the other two. So these two have the least amount of health.
These two,
Hang on. Did you see that? No, of course not.
Okay.
I
this
don't know why.
and
This one and that one.
Okay. And they're tied.
Yes,
currently.
they're tied.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, then I will target the one that is currently engaged with fanfare. A move action to basically snarl. I'm gonna look behind. They're all weak mind fucking norms, of course. They'll rip him to pieces rather than actually succeed at anything in life. Standard action to use chant of endings on the demon in front. 23 versus magic defense for 20 negative energy.
All right, nicely done. That is seriously, these tokens are being difficult. Okay, he is staggered.
What's his hit? Is it at 10 or less?
Not quite. Nope.
I didn't think so. And a quick action to once again shout at the ghoul to actually succeed. And I don't think escalation bonus is added to save, so the ghoul continues to be useless and then gets a saving throw, which fails. End turn.
Actually, the ghoul would still technically get a hit because I believe confusion says he attacks whatever's close to him.
The
So,
confusion also says that if there's no nearby ally, then it either does nothing or
okay.
it does whatever the GM wants it to do.
I'm going to have it swing at a disadvantage just because the image in my head is just the ghoul flailing around confused. So if you want to roll for him, but what's he normally at a plus to hit?
He's at a +8 and he gets the escalation die because I've directed him.
All right, give him a +4 and add the escalation die.
Okay, let's see
And
here.
it'll be one of the two opponents randomly. So
I'll get a -2 then. And I'll go ahead and roll that.
Because
That will
for-
be a 20 versus armor
that's
class.
definitely gonna hit. Eeny, meeny, miny. This one. Okay.
Which one's this one?
This one right here.
Okay, that one? Alright. Because that's a natural even hit, the target is vulnerable to attacks by undead until the end of the ghoul's next turn. And
Brilliant.
Jarek also counts as undead
Right.
in those situations if he so wishes. So that demon right there is vulnerable to attacks from undead until the end of the ghoul's next turn.
Very nice.
And if the ghoul doesn't get another next turn because it's dying, end of mine. I'm
All right.
done.